Caleb Robinson.
Howdy. I normally am the host of this show, but you know, today I was like, I don't really want to host, mainly because I'm lazy. Also, I was told by our illustrious camerawoman that I am too dark to take photos.
I heard it, Kim.
I am too dark to take photos of when the sun's still on.
I heard you say it. You were ahead last time, okay?
So I have to go last now to get good photos. That is with the flash on. Fun fact, I too love anime. Yeah. And I too have forearm tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's great. So in the spirit of anime and with there being an anime convention in town this weekend, I would like to tell a joke that has a lot to do with anime. Can I do that for you all? Alright, because no one responded, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Honest to God, it didn't matter what you said. You all could have said no, and I was like, fuck you guys. So, as a person who likes anime, I've liked anime almost all my life. I would say since about 6th grade, I've been in love with anime. I just got this tattoo, everybody, if you want to see it.
Naruto!
Shut up. I've never been a fan of listening to people with shitty booties. Have you? But, so I like anime. I watch it a lot. And I'm not autistic, but I tend to, it'll make sense in a second. I tend to quote anime a lot. Also, I tend to annoy the fuck out of people around me. And there's an anime called JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Does anybody here know about JoJo's Bizarre Adventures?
Yeah.
Oh, that was more rules than I thought. Yeah, you know, the whole dance. But the main antagonist, he has an ability to stop time. But to activate the ability, obviously, because it's anime, he has to scream it out. And he goes, "Zah! World!" And I think it is the best thing to scream out in the most inconvenient times for other people. So I'm walking around, just around my family, going, "Zah! World!" And they really hate it. So one day we're on a road trip to Ohio. Anybody in here ever been to Cincinnati?
No.
That is an 8-hour drive. All right. And on the way back, when everybody was tired and cranky, you know, it's been a long road trip. I was jammed in a small car with people I barely like and I'm forced to love. I'm in the back seat, and I think, what better time than right now? When we're 7 hours and 30 minutes into this drive, to scream, "Zah! World!" And my mom screams back, "That's why you get no bitches!" Out of respect for her, I don't think she's a bitch. So, going by that logic, there were no bitches in a 30-mile radius in any direction, alright? So, I don't think that me screaming that around my family is the reason why I don't get bitches. That's just my astute guess. You guys ever like, sorry, I'm gonna just a brief sidebar. You guys ever like think about like words? Like and where they come from, or like sayings, and like how they like come to be? I'll get really into that sometimes. Like, just like the history of words and sayings and how it all came to be. So aside from that, I'm also really into animals, so I like to like think about like cool animal facts. Like, did you know an octopus has a separate brain for each and every one of its arms? Bet you didn't. Did you know that sea otters hold each other's hands to make sure that they don't float apart when they're drifting or when they're asleep and in the water? Did you know that they also do heinous things to baby seals? Heinous things. I once saw someone do heinous things to a raccoon once. It was, yeah, I mean, did you know that bugs and lobsters are basically the same thing? One just lives in the water. And that's why I get no bitches. That right there. That's why I get no bitches. It has nothing to do with me yelling by my family. But my mom was right. I still get no bitches. It's a sad fact of life. I love my mom. My mom would do anything in her power to help me out. My mom is also childish and a bit of a dick. My mom used to say to everyone, I'm sure she was a year mom, and you're a cat mom. My mom would always say when we go places, she'd be like, be on y'all best behavior, all right? She looked at my budget, y'all be on y'all best behavior. When we go in here, don't you make a fool of me, they'll have me out here look like I don't know how to raise y'all. And she turned to me and said, Caleb, be somebody else. Like anybody else. That was kind of our dynamic, I guess, in the household. Everybody else had to act the best version of them, and I just had to choose a different character. And the worst part was she saw no problem with telling me that. Oh, man. My mom once called me stupid, which seems insignificant to most of you. But to me, it hurt, all right? My mom always said, never call your brother stupid, all right? It's rude, it's mean, and your words have an effect on people. My mom called me stupid and meant it. And meant like from the bottom of our heart. Anybody in here ever watch a movie? Nobody in here has ever watched a movie. Either we had delayed reactions or you guys don't know what movies are. Anybody in here ever was a fan of Redbox when they were on? Are they still around? Yeah, we used to get Redbox movies and mom would rent them out. So this way we could, instead of buying a movie, you know what Redbox is for. So, any of you watch cartoons? Yeah. We got a couple more questions, people. So like, I need you to stick with me. So we got the movie Home, right? And I was like, hey mom, when you leave for work today, don't forget to return home. She knows. What? Like she was in disbelief as to why I would say this. One, my dad never came back. Two, the day prior, she says, in the morning when I leave, remind me to return the movies to the Redbox. So I look at her and I go, Mom, don't forget to return home after you leave for work. She looks at me with disgust in her eyes and says, of course I'll return home, stupid. What? I've never been one to cuss out a lady, let alone my own mother. But that was one of the few times where I'm like, this bitch. I didn't say it out loud because I value my teeth, but I said it up here. It's not the worst part of the story. The worst part of the story is a year later, almost to the date, I go, hey mom, remember when you called me stupid? She goes, what? I never called you stupid. And my brother on the side of me goes, as he knew what was going to go down. So then I told her this whole story, same one I just relayed to you. And she goes, nah, couldn't have been me. Like I got a second mom out there. Like my mom is a different mom. I don't think she believes she's my mother though. She sometimes tells people that my real mom died and that she's just been kind of sort of watching out for me ever since. I thought it was funny. That was an awkward. Everyone went, oh, and I go. All right, my name's Caleb, and that's my time, everybody.
Keep it going for Caleb Robinson. You guys.